What's up everybody? This is going to be a new video on how to install a kill switch for your VPN, or in case your VPN gets cut off, you don't want your IP information or whatever information about yourself get exposed to the internet. This can be very useful for when, for example, you want to download a torrent file, a legal torrent file that is, such as, say, Kali Linux, and you are on a VPN, you don't want other people to see you downloading Kali Linux through your torrent downloading software. And if your VPN just, for whatever reason, accidentally gets cut off, you don't want your IP address to be connected to or to be associated with you downloading Kali Linux, for example. Or let's just say that you're viewing a website that you want to be kept private. You don't want other people to know what you're looking at, and suddenly your VPN gets logged off. And while you are looking at that website, while your VPN is cut off, you click on something within that website or wherever you're looking throughout the internet. When you click on that link, you will be exposed. Your IP address will be exposed, and they could trace back through your IP address specifically to you. So this is kind of important here. This is why we got to create a kill switch for when your VPNs get cut off. Your internet will be, your computer will not accept any more data coming into your computer. That way you're just completely cut off from the internet. So let's get started on how to create a kill switch for your VPN. The process should be very simple, so let's get started right here. Okay, first we're going to open the terminal. We're going to install a little software called Uncomplicated Firewall, short for UFW. This will enable us to communicate with our network, our VPN, and so forth. So what we'll do is we'll go sudo apt-get update first. We will enter our password here. Now let's install the Uncomplicated Firewall software. We'll hit sudo apt-get install UFW. And from here on, we will create a script that will run several commands based on the Uncomplicated Firewall software. So what we will do is we'll open up a text editor. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste what I have already wrote down earlier. You might need to type this down. I think what I'll probably do is I will write the text in the description below so you could just copy and paste. So here we go. This will be the commands for your Uncomplicated Firewall. What we'll do is we'll just copy this. You'll have the shebang, bin, and bash, and here are all the commands right here. This will be a script to enable your firewall. And then what we will do is we will save the file as firewall.sh. So we will save it. We were going to save this under the home, and we're going to save it as firewall.sh. And as you can see, they highlighted the commands in purple pseudo. Okay, what you need to watch out for this particular file, firewall.sh, is this line right here, tune.0. This is going to be your network card. This might be different from your computer to other people's computers. It could be completely different. This is where all your network traffic is going to go through, and I'm going to show you how to identify what your network card would be. So this tune 0 could be something different from my computer. So let me show you how. First of all, we're going to open the terminal again. Okay, as of this moment, I actually am not connected to a VPN. So this will, I'll show you in a minute what it exposes, but let's start right here. We will type ifconfig, ifconfig -a. Okay, this is our network portals. I'm not sure exactly how to read it. I just know how to do it. But here we will make a note of these network portals EN01, low, and WLPS30. And what we're going to do now is we are going to connect to the VPN right now. So what I'm going to go do is go right here, VPN off. We're going to turn it on, connect. Over here you'll see the little key. The key is lit up right now, all white. Means I'm connected to the VPN. So what we're going to do here is we're going to type ifconfig again -a. Notice we have EN01, which is what we had before, low, and WLPS3S0. What's different is tune 0. This is where that VPN network is. You don't have to worry about this unspecified thingamajig here. This was not here before, so this pretty much tells us that this is where the VPN is. So going back to our script, you can see tune 0. We're going to type that in there, and then we're going to save it. So boom. And then from here we will open up a new blank document with our text editor. And then we are going to copy a set of commands for our new script, which will be disconnecting the firewall. Okay, so I already have the commands written right here. I'm just going to copy, paste. You got your shebang, your bin and bash. Notice these are all the commands, super user, and then UFW. These are all commands right here. Default deny incoming, default allow outgoing, etc., etc. And then we will save this. And we're going to save this in the home. We will call this unfirewall.sh. Saved. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make this file executable. So that way you just type one command and it'll run through all these commands right here in one go. So what we'll do is we'll go to the terminal again. We will find that file, firewall and unfirewall.sh, just to make sure it's there. List the files. As you can see, it's right here. Firewall.sh, unfirewall.sh. This will be in our home directory. And we're going to modify this to make it executable. So what we will do is we will use the command chmod chmod a plus x firewall.sh. We'll do the same thing for the other file. And then we'll look at the files. We'll list it again. Notice that it turned green, which makes it executable. Now we will test out our script. What we will do is we'll turn back on our VPN. Right now it's connected. Now we will turn on the kill switch. What we'll do is we'll type /firewall.sh. Now we'll enter our password. Proceed with operations. Yes. Okay. Now let's take a look at what is IP.com to show we are in a different part of the world. I'm here in the United States, so the IP address will show something different when I type what is my IP.com. Look at this right here. The VPN key switch is still on in the upper right corner. We're going to go to this website right here. What is my IP.com? It's verifying that we're human. We'll click verify you are human. If you noticed, I guess I'm in Algeria. So anyways, what we will do is we will disconnect the VPN. Turn off. This is just assuming that our VPN is cut off. So turn it off. The little key is gone. Now let's try to click on a link here. Let's try to click this proxy check. Let's try to go on DuckDuckGo. And as you see, nothing happens. Notice it's not going. And there you have it. Now, let's type the other command, unfirewall.sh, into our command line. /unfirewall.sh. It'll ask me, do I want to proceed with operation? Yes, I do. Now let's click DuckDuckGo again. Let's hit enter. That's not going. What we'll do is we'll hit DuckDuckGo.com. Let's open a new browser and do this. And as you can see, it goes. There it goes. No VPN. We unfirewalled it. And there you have it. That is how you make a kill switch for your VPN. Thanks for watching, fellas. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.